Hello, investors. I hope all of you really had fantastic profits today. It was a great day on the market, and I was able to really take advantage of a lot of cool stuff. A lot of the due diligence definitely worked out, and I had a Mondo huge day, so I'm very excited. Hopefully all of you are excited too about some of the things that happened. So I had a 7.2% return today, which is just great in the stock market. Any day you can do that over your investments is just really terrific. So far this year now, I'm at 170% return, so 170.10 so far. We keep marching along. This is day 21 of successful day trading that I've had, so it's obvious that my system works. It's been 21 days in a row. I was able to get a 25.2% gain day trading 10% of my Catalyst portfolio. And I used a lot of different stocks in order to do that. One was INMB, RIGL, PRCP, ICON, and IMV. So it definitely took a lot of different hands. It seemed like every time I was doing another trade, I was doing it with a different stock, which is normally not like me, but that's what the numbers just kind of indicate. And I was just kind of following some opportunities that were out there. I was successful on 5 of 7 trades today, and that's something I kind of watch too. There's sometimes I do a day trade and I might lose just a tiny bit, but I follow my rules and there's no emotion involved and it's in and out. If you want to learn how I'm doing that, I also give examples throughout the day, but check out our Patreon group in the description down below. For the small amount of money that it costs to be part of that group, you'll make it up in one trade. It's a great group, and we're definitely having a lot of fun sharing and working together with due diligence and helping each other to make money. So it's great to be part of. So the question that's been asked of me a bunch today, and it's got to do with one of our stocks really taking off, and that is TTOO. The question is when to get out. Well, that's such a tough thing. Today, the only stock that I sold was BNED, and that's because they had poor earnings. And I recommended it on the list yesterday. It was actually the #1 pick, but their margin was real small, and even though it had insider activity right before earnings, it did not perform well. I don't know what that officer was thinking. I don't know why they put that much amount of money in it. They obviously had no clue what was going on in the own company that they worked in because it did not work out. But anyway, I get asked a lot when to get out, and what I always tell people who invest, they always ask me when to get out, and I say when you're up. But it's definitely tougher than that. And so the thing you need to think about whenever you're exiting a stock is, like on TTOO, for example, you got to think about what catalysts are left. Not what's been announced, but what catalysts are left. And if there are still catalysts left, I say stay in it. If all the catalysts for the foreseeable future are gone, that is the time to get out and sell. If you want exactly how I do that, check out the exit point video that I have that's available. It's a great resource for taking a look at when is the right time to get out on a stock. Let's get to the list. We got lots of good stuff coming up, and there's lots of good stuff going on. So number 7 is ALEC. They have phase data due sometime between July 27th and 31st. This stock is become a good value. It's actually dropped in price. It was up around the mid-30s, and now it's in the low 20s. I think that this one definitely has a run-up in it. My plan is to be in it and to ride it on up. I'm expecting people to get excited about it as it gets closer to that phase data results. Number 6 is TRVN. TRVN has been on the list a little while. It really had a nice little spike here in the last little bit, just in the last couple of days. And they have upcoming PDUFA date of August 7th. I'm expecting a big run up on this stock all the way until that date. It is way undervalued. I think it's going to be a really good one for you if you get in it now. There's definitely lots of catalysts, and there's more than just the PDUFA date that's going on in this company. So there's other things that can make it pop along the way. And so I think this is a good stock to get in. Just now passed over into the positive area today, and it's just the beginning. So you're just in on that ground floor. Number 5 is AXGT. AXGT had $130,000 of insider activity done at retail price. So these officers, they get free shares, but they decided with their own money to go in and buy additional shares. And AXGT has really been beaten up. It is a phenomenal value right now. It's such a terrific value with that insider activity along with it. I feel very confident about its run up, and it already has been running up. So those that have had that and really paid attention to it when I first put it on this list, you're probably feeling pretty good about this stock right now, and I think it's got a lot more to go. So AXGT is a good one. That's a good one to hold and have. Number 4 is VOXX. I called this out today in the Patreon group, and we talked a lot of insiders, PDUFA run-ups, and so on and so forth. But VOXX had insider activity again today, and it was Kelly Holding, and they bought $859,000 of shares at retail price. Now, VOXX has a history of insider activity. They went a stretch of about 4 months where there was insider activity reported every 3 days. Like clockwork, every 3 days there was new insider activity. And it really propelled the stock. When the insider activity started, it started off around the $2 range, and then by the time it was done, it was up around $4. And so that was a nice double, and it lasted for a couple months, and it was one of those things I was able to get in and just hold. My hope is, since this is the exact same company that was buying before, this is going to happen again, that history is going to repeat itself. And you definitely see that happen a lot in the stock market where history repeats itself on stocks. This is one to get in and hold for a long time. I'm expecting multiple insider buys as it goes. Also, it being an electronics company, and that sector is really doing well. I think the VOXX has a long ways to go, and with that, insider buying can be a really good long-term run-up. Okay, number 3 is KIRK. And Stephen Cullen, the director, he bought $100,000 worth of shares at retail price. And so that's extremely bullish. You should pay attention when you see that type of activity. That is something that we call out each and every day. Also today, it's had some really nice price action, so it's moving way up. This stock is on the move and doing really well, and so today was a great day for it, and I expect that to continue. Number 2, and these last 2 picks are very good picks. So number 2 is AVID, AVID Technology. It had $750,000 of insider activity done in open market retail price, and today I was able to really get a great entry point on this stock in pre-market. For some reason, it was cheap in pre-market. Had some people unloading it right after insider activity, which is really not a good idea. I hate buying in pre-market. I usually don't do it, but I say if you know what you're doing and you've done your due diligence and you know that's a terrific price, go ahead and grab something like that. So there are those opportunities where you can seize that. But AVID, we called out yesterday on the Patreon group being extremely bullish. And man, it ran all day long. So I'm sitting nice and up in this. It was up 10% today, and I'm up 10% in it because some people were unloading it. Definitely take advantage of those opportunities. Number 1 is TTOO. I've had a love-hate relationship with this stock. I absolutely love it right now. So there are some good things happening. They have submitted their EUA application, and also their shipping tests, and those tests are really important. I think that this company is going to report some great revenue. It could also be a buyout candidate. I can see TTOO being purchased by another company. There's just a lot of value, and they have so many catalysts coming up. It really surged today, and it's just the beginning. I think this thing has so far to go. We could be looking at a doubler, and so I'm very excited about those kind of prospects. I do a lot of work for this list, and the only thing I ask in return is if you could just please hit that most amazing and wonderful like button. Also, if you can share this video with your friends and with people that you know that invest, I would very much appreciate it. Also, if you've never seen me before and you have no idea who I am, please subscribe and turn on those bell notifications also so you can get the reasoning behind my picks. We do one of these videos every single business day. If you're looking for a powerful broker, I highly recommend Webull. And the reason why I do is because Webull has pre-market hours starting at 3 a.m. Central Time. I tell you, you could really take advantage of those buyers coming online later on in the day. And so it's a great broker to have. If people get excited and they have FOMO, you can really make some great gains in pre-market. You really need Webull as a tool to do that. So if you want a free stock, click on the link down below. You get a free stock for just signing up. And then you also get another free stock when you deposit money. So that's a great thing to do. Let's have a great rest of the week. We definitely got a lot of great catalysts and different things out there, and the market seems to be doing pretty decent. Anyway, let's have a great day tomorrow, and Raythoven out.